Okay.
Wait on her whenever she's ready. All right, so I'm here with Mr. J.R. Hamilton here at Down Home Distillery in Hayside, Virginia. I'm just going to ask him a few questions. So, tell me a little about your upbringing in this area, Dixon County.
Dixon County, my upbringing was kind of rough, to be honest with you. We, growing up, didn't have much. Dad worked. You worked more or less like daylight to dark. I mean, you scraped around to be able to have very little. I mean, that's basically what that upbringing around here was. And growing up, I mean, my family's been in there to make a moonshine. And so that's what I've done.
So going off that a little bit, so I know you said you had a little opposition to this business being here in Hayside. What made you decide to stay here even though you had that?
Well, my wife is actually from Hayside, and she decided to, well, we both decided, well, this is her hometown. Why not go ahead and stay here? And try to bring business into this town. Something that, what you guys have walked around and see, there's not a whole lot of business in this town. And we're just trying to strive to make a little bit better community and a little bit better place for tourism is what we're trying to do.
So you're trying to bring more business, I guess, to Hayside?
Yeah, trying to bring more business to Hayside, bring more people to come in. I mean, we don't only have the distillery down here, but we also, during the summertime, we've got rafting down the border. We've got the Russell Fork River over here. We've got a campground down here too. We've also got tubing. We've got a little bit of everything that's going on down here. And we also got the four-wheel trails too as well.
Well, to go off that, what improvements would you like to see come to Hayside?
I myself, I'd like to have more businesses. I mean, and the roads. I'd like to have more places for people to come and sit down and eat.
Okay.
And I mean, with y'all's experience today, you've only been able to sit down in one place.
Yeah.
And I mean, I myself, I'd like to have at least 2 more places for visitors like yourself to come and eat.
Sir. What about Dixon County? What would you like to see improve in it, just in general?
Just in general, Dixon County just improve with work, having more jobs come into our county. Our county administrators are hoping for big factories. That ain't gonna happen. It needs to start with the smaller people. It needs to start with people like us. And they need to focus more on the small businesses to help grow.
Sir.
That's my opinion.
Okay. So what do you think they should do? I mean, if you could run it, what would you do, I guess, is the best way to say?
I would focus more, like I said, onto
Small business.
small business owners. I'd help them out a lot more. I mean, you have these people that want to sell properties $200,000 or $300,000, like I've seen out in Clintwood. No, why not put a little small mall like in there? Have 2 or 3 shops in there. I mean, that right there would be more ought to bring more people in than it would to have one big old business in there. But I mean, who am I?
Absolutely. So another question, I guess this is also about being from Dixon County. Do you think you had the same opportunities being from Dixon County as, say, someone coming from Lee County or Wise County?
The opportunities are opportunities. It's all what you make out of life.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I had a rough upbringing, but I mean, I've always done well for myself.
Yes, sir.
And I mean, going to school, I mean, I owned a plumbing business. I didn't get much of a high school education. I quit school, I'll be honest with you, I quit school. I've owned a plumbing business for the biggest part of all my life. I've always made great money. And my kids has always had what they wanted. And I've been able to help my dad a few times. And I know it's not no different from Wise County. I mean, this is just all what you want to do in your life. I mean, if you're lazy, you're lazy. If you're not, you're not.
So, Do you think you'd like to see more opportunities for education then, I guess would be the way to put it?
Yes, I would like-
Vocational trades and things like that?
I would like to see that, and I would like to also see more for people to come in with like more job opportunities for, instead of our kids having to leave here to go to different counties and different states to work.
Sir, okay. Do you think there's a market currently for your business here?
No, but I'm pushing for it. No, there's not much of a market here for this distillery. But, I mean, who knows? I mean, it may take
Absolutely.
off and blow the market wide open. Because as far as I know, we're the only moonshine distillery within, I think, about 80 to 90 miles of Gatlinburg.
Sir. So, I know you mentioned when we first talked to you that you opened up right when COVID hit.
Yes.
Has that impacted you greatly, just in business-wise or operating your business?
It has impacted us greatly. It truly has, because a lot of our business is based on tourism.
Sir.
And during the summer, we have a lot of riders, like we was talking about the trails and stuff. And we do a lot of festivals and stuff too. And it has impacted us greatly on that, as far as that is.
Has the county or like the state helped you all really with any COVID funding or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
We have got one grant when we started this business, and we did get a Paytex Protection, or PPP, whatever it's called, for like $3,000. And that took 1 week of pay. That took care of 1 week of pay for the employees. So,
That's really all I have for you right now. Appreciate your time.
well, I appreciate you guys. I enjoy y'all coming down.
Thank you.